What's going on, guys? This is Hunky Donkey, and we're here for another captain interview. This time with the owners of the server, Spiel and Gibbo. How's it going, guys?
Doing well. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, not bad myself. Just kind of chilling.
Yeah, I mean, I just got into some car just almost skidded me today, so there's that. And our theory is that they had a blowjobs while crashing into us, so you can understand how that goes, right?
That's what? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. What a
Yeah, I need to spice up the intros a little bit. I was getting a little tired. All right.
Okay.
what a way to start.
Yeah, a little lower drop. All right,
Sounds
tell me your history in draft leagues and team tours.
You go first. I'll do.
So I mean, I've done a couple team tours here and there for the past couple of years. Obviously, two of them we've done here. Me and my brother obviously didn't play in the first one because we both were kind of just burnt out from Mons. But I've been playing Mons for like 5 years now. Kind of done a little bit of everything. Just been kind of enjoying all these different formats.
Yeah, my history, I think I started around the same time as them, probably around 5 years ago. The first league we actually ever did was like a local cousins only, cousins and friends type league. That was like 8, 9 people and proceeded to close down before the playoffs even started. So we actually never even got to finish that season. And then afterwards, in terms of just playing pretty consistent over the last 5 years, mostly Nat decks early on. Over the past couple years, I would say more fusions and Rad Red. And team tour wise, I've been in a few. I haven't been that big into team tours until season 2 of SGBL. So I'm excited for another crack at this.
Nice. Usually here, this is where I ask how you were introduced to SGBL, but obviously I can't ask that. So instead, tell me what came up with the idea of creating the server and the idea and like the process behind it.
I will say I had the idea to start the server originally when Dim and I were constantly a part of servers that would randomly close down or just not ran well. So I thought, well, if we ran a server, we could run formats that we want to run when we want to run them. Also, the one league that was running Rad Red at the time, they stopped running it for a long time, and they kind of just like disappeared. So I kind of talked to them. I know he was as into it as I was in the beginning, but essentially the idea was we can run Nat decks whenever we feel like it, Rad Red whenever we feel like it, and at the time Ubers whenever we feel like it. Now, would have been just Nat decks and Rad Red, which proceeded to become the server becoming what it's become now, which we started developing a mod team, and one of the incentives for the mods was always, if you do work here, you can pick formats for the future seasons. And it kind of has worked hand in hand to the growth of the server.
Nice. Do you have anything to add to that, Adam?
No, honestly, it's kind of funny. Like at first we said like, oh, we just want to run the formats that we enjoy and everything. Then as we've grown, it's just we kind of experimented with different formats with different things, just because obviously as SGBL grew, we needed help because it's hard to run 10 divisions with just 2 people. It's good luck updating the docs with that. It's just as we grew, we kind of want to let other people, like our mods, we always try to let them pick or like have a say with what the upcoming formats are, just so everyone can have a say. Since they're helping us out, we might as well give back in some way.
Okay, without dropping any mod names, what is the dumbest format you heard the mods suggest that didn't make the cut for any season here?
Brother, I'll let you go first.
You can go first. I actually have to think about this.
Actually, I gotta think about this too, because a lot of the formats we ran, I know we did like one-offs for a good amount of them, but
not for anything. It's kind of difficult to say the dumbest formats. the dumbest formats ran, only because it's not always about what we want. It's about what the people running the server want as like a mod team. So I would never play Little Cup in my wildest dreams in a full season, right? I would never really want to touch stuff like Ubers at this point. But we run these formats because people want to play them. So that's more, I would never play them now, but other people clearly enjoy them. So the dumbest, I'm trying to think what it is. I actually don't think we have one.
Okay. That's a
Yeah,
smart answer.
I'm trying to think, like, looking back on it. I guess, like, in a way, the dumbest thing I would say we did was run 10 divs more than once. I feel like that was the dumbest, like, idea we've done, just because of how crazy it is to manage everything. But
that's probably the most ridiculous. But at the same time, we try to accept everybody if we could, and we sometimes take the sacrifice for doing so.
Yep, makes sense. So obviously, Adam, you're gonna play RR, I'm assuming, and Byram, you're gonna make fusions. Are there any other formats that you guys are thinking of playing outside of those two?
You say this, but I know my brother's actually gonna make Little Cup this season.
True.
Nah. Honestly, I kind of just want to stick with RR. That's where my main focal point was for drafting and everything. I like the teams I made, and I just want to have fun with my format. I trust my teammates enough that we drafted to kind of do their job with their respective formats.
Yeah, the only thing I could see myself potentially playing would be like Nat decks if we're absolutely atrocious there, and Seamaker moves to full time at fusions, or Fatty in the second half of the season they split up or something. But barring something like that, I think it's going to be mostly just fusions for me at this point, and we'll ball with that. I created the format. One last hurrah against in probably the most competitive division we have, so I'm excited.
One last hurrah in the sense of you playing SGBL team tours in general.
We'll just consider it that. Maybe the last team tour I play in. So
okay,
yeah.
All right. Before we move on to the captain specific questions, can you just describe to me what your general play style is, if you have any?
Stall.
This guy. You heard it here first, folks. He finally admits it. He loves stall.
Like, literally despise it. I can't even draft stall for fusions, and it's the most stally format. It's such a stupid style.
So actually, let me evolve on that question a little bit. How does creating fusions, or like one of the co-founders of fusions as a format, has that affected the way you play in other formats? Or like, has that playstyle leaked over to other formats, or you can like separate yourself and the fusion playstyles that you can succeed in and play something else in like Napdex or something?
I'll be very honest. I think fusions is very unique to itself, where you create whatever you want and however you want it, but you have to figure out a way to make something viable in your creation. So it doesn't really. The translation's not really all that good, especially because like Paldex especially is like super fast paced hyper offense. Little Cup is super fast, even more fast paced, super hyper offense, and fusions as a whole is mostly I think on average a fusions game is probably running about 50-ish turns at the highest level. But yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's not an easy format. It's not an easy format to translate to other formats. There's people who could do good in fusions and couldn't do shit in the bottom div of a Natdex div. And there's people who will play top. There's people who are the best DFL or DCL or DPL, whatever insert players, that couldn't even understand how fusions works. And it's very niche and unique to itself. I don't think there's really a translation, though, personally. I think there's people who could do well in both, obviously. We've seen that, but translating to each other, it just doesn't feel like it translates at all. I would say playstyle wise, more defensive infusions overall for me, more closer to like true balance, I would say. Where if it was Nat decks, I would be more offensive, more like offensive leaning, if anything.
Okay. And for you, Adam, like, since we were talking about fusions for RR, since it's more like closer to Napdex and obviously fusions, for example, how's playing in the RR impacted your playing style in other formats, or not really?
Well, I mean, when I play more Nat decks, I typically go more of a balanced team, like balanced offense, really.
Mm-hmm.
When I play RR, I try to be as offensive, like a full offense team as much as possible. I feel like Rad Red is just too fast paced that it's harder to be defensive and walling things when everything just hits so hard. Like
Right.
you have so many changes from Nat decks that all these random low tiers just have absurd power that if you're not ready for it, then you're just gonna slowly get rolled over.
Mm-hmm.
But
I get it. That was a good one. All right. So on to the captain specific questions. What would you say separates yourself? Like obviously besides the legacy you leave in SGBL and whatever, what separates yourself as captains from other captain cores in this team?
brother, you can go first.
Sure. I think what separates us is maybe unfortunately for our team, we have to care about the server first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be the most fair people possible. But in terms of being just a true captain, I would say we work hard. We're gonna try to make this a good experience for everyone. We'll work with every format. I guess that one of our benefits is even though I may not like to play formats like Little Cub or even Insurgents as much,
Mm-hmm.
I do, based on running tours and being a captain for tours, I have a lot of good experience with in terms of helping people build and helping people mock for games and have an understanding of how these formats actually operate. So I'm excited to that we can provide that as a duo. Like we're able to split up a lot of what we do week to week because we have an understanding of all the formats in one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, typically, like I would say, my brother's more so like the breaking it down and helping getting people sorted for their formats and everything. I kind of try to just rally everyone and get everyone amped up for everything. I try to be more of a hype man.
Okay, so like instead of a bad cop, good cop, it's more like prep cop, good cop kind of scenario.
Hype cop, hype cop.
Yeah. So here, this is where I usually ask, how did you and your co-captain meet? But obviously, I'm like, you're not gonna put your like, yeah, obviously we know how you guys met. You guys are brothers IRL. So instead, let me ask, what are your favorite Pokemon memories you shared together growing up?
Oh well, we've had some great like moments and memories just playing Mons. Because for us, when we first started drafts and everything, we had a lot of fun just playing each other always. Like when we would sign up for a league, we'd want to always play each other. And I think one of our favorite moments, just some of the like, hype playoff games we had. Like I remember it was a Gen 8 league. What's it called? Where I literally used Blunder Policy Zap Cannon. He brought Tailwind. I hit my first Zap Cannon. He gets paired. Like it was a crazy just game like that. That was just a fun moment for both of us, I think, because it literally came down to the wire. I think that's just one of my favorite moments, just that game, because there was a great back and forth between us.
Yeah, that was in PGF at the time. I don't even think they exist anymore.
Okay. So is there anything like growing up, like just casual Pokemon moments that like
Hold
gravitated
on,
you?
I can tell you how I met up them. When he was
No,
born, I
no.
picked him up the day he was
You
born.
just there at your dad's ball suck. That's how I met.
No, that's disgusting. But no, I met him at his birth.
No, I meant like your favorite Pokemon memories growing up that gravitated you to
No, the
draft.
PGF playoff game, I think, to me, is
Yeah.
one of the great moments because that thing had like I know the final score of a game doesn't always indicate how good a game is, but that game ended with a Mega Glade and a Mega Lop, and the Mega Lop hit the Mega Glade with I think it was return, and Glade was down to like 4%. And then obviously Glade going second, kills with close combat. And it was just like it was such a perfect end to the game and end to the playoff match. And it was a 1-0 and literally down to the exact wire. It was such a special moment, and I remember losing and feeling like, no, that's a loss that will never hurt me. That's a loss that I'm very grateful for because that was such a good game, and it was my brother at the end of the day. I never root against him.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a beautiful memory to share, and one that caps off a season. That's as incredible as you described. So, before we move on to the lightning round, can you just tell me, like, walk me through the process behind your team roster, why you drafted these players? And
I think I should take the lead on this.
Yep.
We wanted people that we vibed with or got along with in some sense more than anything else that could fill out the formats that we needed. I've had quite a bit of conversations with Helix over the last couple tours about signing him eventually. And even I think even DDD, we were thinking about signing him before he decided to captain. And yeah, we just never teamed up. And I was like, you know what? We gotta just do this already. And me and him have gotten along quite a bit over the years since he's been in SGBL. Bagel John is someone who, played in last tour last year. Randomly DM'd me here and there, and I've DM'd him about questions and stuff. And he seemed out of nowhere. He DM'd me once talking about like being excited for the SGBL team tour. And I was like, you know what? He's a great player. I want to pick him up for you. If we can get him for Usum or Natdex or a Little Cup, that would be great. So those are two people just like vibes wise. Zeb is another person I spoke quite a bit with this past few months. Originally for helping us with Insurgents in this tour. They ended up running it in HBF, which I hope their tour is going well. But he was someone that I was like, I would love to. We've been chatting quite a bit. He seems like good vibes. Every single person on the team is pretty good vibes. Even Seamaker and Fatty Jones, they're awesome dudes. Like everyone in the community who knows them likes them. Rylan is one of them's good friends in the community. Big Pharma is one of our best friends, I would say, in the draft community as well. As all people who could fill out the formats that we get along with. At the end of the day, one of my regrets last tour was I thought we put together a team that the vibes weren't always great throughout the season. And I wanted to make sure that there were people that we would just enjoy getting along with week to week, and whatever happens, happens.
Okay, yeah. I think team chemistry is an underrated aspect of what makes the team really congeal and synergize to win or go on a deep playoff run on like getting players who on paper.
I don't want to forget not Adam, by the way, because he was a teammate of mine in DDD. We picked him up as a player, and he didn't have the best record over there, but he showed that he was like I was actually impressed with how he prepped and played overall. And I know he got into a little bit of a rough spot throughout the middle of the season, but I genuinely thought like he was a really, really good teammate to have, and I value that more than anything else. So those were the players that we picked up on our team, and there was a reasoning behind every person. Obviously, there's players we missed out on, and there's players we could have gotten, but there's other people who want those same players too. So, but every single player on our team, we also wanted a smaller roster. I think last year, Aldim and I were not a fan of having a max size roster. It's just too many people to manage. I think having a smaller roster is more of our favor.
Okay, makes sense. Dum, do you have anything else to add to that?
No, you kind of just hit it right on the head there. Like, we just really want to get people we knew in the community and we just have good vibes with.
Okay, that makes sense. So, I know I said the lightning round's next, but I have one more question I just thought of while you guys were talking. What makes the SGBL team tour itself, you think, stand out from other casual team tours? In terms of captivating audiences, like people like such as Bagel John, as Byron described, saying they're excited for this tour specifically. What's like the magic behind that?
I mean, I think the one like nice thing that we do compared to a lot of other tours is we do run fan game metas mixed in with your standard Nat decks and Little Cup. We do run a Rad Red Insurgents now, fusions. Like we have a nice blend of like different formats for kind of almost everyone in any community to come here and play their respective format. Because when you run your standard Nat decks, Pal decks, Little Cup tours, it's nice you get the majority of people. But then what about the people who enjoy the fan games of Radical Red, Insurgents, Fusions, and they kind of want to play those formats? Here at SGBL, you get a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would. I think them kind of hit it on the head. We also, I think, people that, in terms of all the casual, I would say, or smaller tours, you want to call it, out there, we haven't had as many of the issues of operations throughout a season. And we always try to do a few things that are unique, between the images we do, between the, recaps and things of the sort. We always try to add a little bit of something to a tour that a lot of leagues don't do, and a lot of the smaller tours don't do. And fortunately for us, we have a great mod team that, operates at a high level, and we don't have the mistakes that other people do. We don't have the cheating or the crashing out that other leagues do. Me and them, we hold, we don't let shit fly, so nothing bad really ever happens here. It's good vibes throughout the season, and I think that's why people enjoy being around here.
Yeah, I think I could definitely attest to like having a high standard of the mod team. Everyone I worked with here, as long as I've been a mod in SGBL, has been really cool to work with. And yeah, I think that stands out among a lot of other servers as well. Okay, so now is the lightning round where I ask simple questions, you give simple answers, and we'll be done with this interview. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Start things off. Tell me some of your favorite Pokemon used in Draft League.
Glade, Iron Valiant, Chi-Yu for Gen 9. Those three are like some of the first. And Zygarde 50% for all of Gen 8.
I'm also a big Chi-Yu person. I'm a big Florges person in Draft, but especially Fusions. Some might say obsessed. I think me and them have always had a fondness for Tangela over the years. It's just a low tier mon that always ends up on a team, it feels like, especially in Nat decks. And probably my favorite, and Garchomp. I love Garchomp. Garchomp had one really bad season for me and ever since, it's been like a perfect mon for any team I've ever drafted.
Nice. Yeah. Same here. Garchomp could never steer you wrong at all.
That's a perfect mon, honestly.
What's some of your favorite food?
Oh. I love a good ramen. That's like my go-to. Like honestly, a lot of Japanese foods are just, that's my go-to.
Wow, you're so kawaii.
Shut up.
I'm more of Italian food and like burgers and fries kind of guy. Burgers especially.
Yeah, America. All right. Obviously, this is when I ask favorite mascot Pokemon. So, what's your second favorite mascot Pokemon that, like,
Spheal.
if Spheal and Gible get erased from it, erased from existence, what mascot Pokemon would you pick?
I have to pick a second.
I love Spheal. Personally, I think Spheal.
Honestly, I think I have to go Gengar. Say you get rid of Spheal and Gible, I'd probably go Gengar.
Dude, I heard the G for a second. I was like, no shot, you're gonna say Gible too.
Now,
all right.
Gengar is the pseudo third mascot for SGBL already. So
Yeah.
True. All right. Favorite hobbies outside of Pokemon?
football.
Yeah. Playing sports
Playing-
and just
Yeah.
Okay. I know Adam's a Broncos guy. What about you, Byron?
I'm the reason he's a Broncos fan.
yeah.
All right, fair enough. Favorite video game?
Ooh.
Pokeathlon.com.
This guy.
Outside Pokemon.
Oh no, I got a good one. Paper Mario 1000-Year Door.
Nice.
That's a great one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
God,
That's my
I don't know. You know, the thing is, it's changed for me over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you asked me this in high school, it would be Dead by Daylight or Left 4 Dead 2 or like Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Like, now I play a lot of Repo and Slay the Spire and Marvel Rivals. So, like,
Who are you meaning now? Are you still like a tank guy or?
I just every tank. Just name a tank outside of Captain America. I play them.
Nice, really versatile. Favorite generation of Pokemon?
Gen 3.
Gen 3. Okay, what about you, Byron?
Gen 1, obviously.
Okay.
Now,
some
my favorite
unseen-
generation game is Hard Gold.
Mhm.
Gen 1 is the perfect generation for Ranbats. And yeah.
Do you agree with them? Do you like Gen 1 Ranbats the best, or do you have a different generation Ranbats?
Oh no, I love Gen 1 Ranbat so much. It's so chaotic. It's so fun.
It's so chaotic. Yeah.
I think the best two Ranbats metas to watch are Gen 1 and Gen 8.
Why Gen 8?
Because Dynamaxing's fun and Ranbats.
Oh, right. I forgot that was a band. Ranbats. Yeah, some crazy shit happens. Okay.
Gen 3 is probably the worst, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Gen 5 is the worst. They have the worst fucking Pokemon in that game.
Wow, that's definitely a hot take.
You're gonna piss off a lot of people with
Yeah, I
that
got
one.
pissed off
Really
a lot
not
of people
a
in this
hot
server.
Every person who actually like looks at the mods for Gen 5, they would agree that it's the worst overall from every game. Storyline is the best, but for the base game, not Black and White 2, but Black and White 1, it's the best by far, probably. Mon design, easily the worst. It's like not even close, actually.
Really? Not even like Gen 2?
Gen 2 is the only thing that's close to it, but Gen 2 has the best like aura of a game.
Okay, that's definitely a hot take. Let's see what the comments.
I don't think it's that hot.
We'll see what the comments have to say and
Yeah,
how
let's
much
see
they
what the
flame
comments.
you.
All right. Favorite Mega and regional form?
Favorite Mega Gallade. I've had too much fun using that thing. And it does good. Regional form. Alolan Persian just because of Radical Red.
Ooh, okay.
I just like abusing that thing with a special huge power. Very funny guy.
Mm.
Oh, this is tough. Okay. Favorite Mega that I've used in draft is Mega Aerodactyl. Favorite Mega design is Mega Garchomp Z.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be biased. It just looks great. Even regular Mega Garchomp looks great. It just stats suck.
Yeah.
And then regional form. I like Alolan Muck a lot if we go traditional game.
Mhm.
And Delta Meloetta and Insurgents.
Ooh, okay. I didn't think you. I wasn't expecting. I thought you were gonna say like Delta Charizard or something for Insurgents. Interesting.
Oh, you're fucking right. Oh my goodness.
Delta Mega Charizard is the answer
Delta
for
Mega
now.
Charizard is by far the best everything. Oh, I
It's
forgot.
really
I was
cool.
thinking of non-megas though, because I was thinking of like
With
baseline. Mega
traditional
Delta
games.
Charizard is the best of everything. Best Mega, best the alternate form, regional form, whatever you want to call it. Best everything. Oh, this Mon is so perfect beyond belief. Insurgents could not do anything better than that Mon. That was the perfect design.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely up there for me as well. My favorite's Delta Haxer still. Okay, ton of aura. All right, favorite Pokemon move.
My favorite move.
Move, yeah.
Close combat.
I was thinking close combat or coil.
Coil.
Oh, a funny answer for one person and one person only. Dragon Dance.
Oh, yeah, we all know.
Dragon Dance
Definitely
on
is.
Gudra Hisui specifically.
Yep, and Rad. Well, I mean, that's hand in hand. All right, favorite Pokemon ability.
Regenerator.
Okay, fair enough.
Rough Skin.
I wonder why.
If we say
Alright,
Red, it's Fatal Precision, but mainline Regenerator.
okay. Both
Definitely
different ones.
fucking Fatal Precision for you if it's Red. Rough
Yeah.
Skin is actually no. Rough Skin's funny because in fusions,
Mhm.
whatever. I won't even get to it. We'll just save it for the season. All right, next.
Uh, okay, it's gonna be a season surprise. 1 week.
Yeah.
Okay, excited to see it.
Because
Favorite
people are,
Pokemon. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Favorite Pokemon movie.
Oh, the first movie probably. Oh, you know what I liked as a kid though? I like the Entei movie a lot.
That's a good one.
But that's because
I got.
Charizard was so badass in that movie.
hmm
I love the Darkrai movie personally. When I saw that as a kid, I was like, "Aw!"
Yeah, the Dark.
Like,
Oh, yeah, both of those are good picks. There's some like up there for me as well. All right, you gotta really prepare your brain for this one, so get ready.
hmm
Which Pokemon, not user, which Pokemon do you like better? Gibble or Spheal?
The fuck? I'm so confused. Oh,
Which
using it?
No, which Pokemon, not user? Which Pokemon do you like better?
I
Gibble or
wonder
Spheal?
what we. I wonder what we're both gonna say.
hmm
This is a tough one, huh?
Yeah.
I picked Spheal.
I
Okay.
pick Gibble.
Uh, Well, you should have picked Spheal because now Gibble is 5 and Spheal is 3.
Well, it's fine. These captains obviously hate me, so it's fine.
I'm not
All
gonna
right.
lie. I think people sometimes. I think Spheal's more popular overall, especially if you look online. That Spheal has all the like artwork and videos made. I
Uh-huh.
think people in here only seem to like. They
To
feel
suck,
like an obligation to like be
suck you
nice
off.
to me. They
Yeah.
want to like.
If Gibble wins another poll, I'm blowing up the server.
Yeah.
All right. Final question. Probably the most important of all. Why is your team going to win it all?
We're looking to have fun. I think that's more important than anything else, truthfully.
Hmm.
Well, whatever happens, happens. I just want to have good people on the team that we can enjoy prepping and playing with each week. As long as people care on our team and they put in an effort, we'll have a good chance to win. If I'm generally more interested in having a good time with the teammates that I have.
We're gonna win this because we got the vibes on our side. We're playing it for the vibes.
Yeah. Like what Barm spends more so. I feel like part of a championship team is having that synergy there. So who knows? Maybe indirectly with you guys having a good time, you might also win it all. And obviously good vibes from that too. Okay, all right. So that's the end of this interview. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.